We are ready for session
Do I
2.
see that? I want to see.
And after session 2, we'll take a break.
Okay.
And then you have
I'm not
some.
comfortable with this one.
All right.
Yeah. And sit.
It will be, I hear it will be like coconut water. It
Pardon?
will not be like fufu. It will be like coconut water. Right. Kindly put your questions aside. That is not what we're going to deal with at all. Session 2. How to mark electronically. Some know what to do. Many don't. And for those who don't, it becomes, once you cannot mark electronically, it becomes a disincentive to give subjective work. Because if you give it, you wonder how will you mark it? But thanks to this, what we're going to learn now, you will be able to mark electronically on a screen with your finger, or if your phone has a stylus, with a phone pen. It can be done. Those who use their fingers will have bigger ticks, thicker ticks. Those who use styluses will have like the red pen. Once that is done, you can give subjective work a mark. And in addition to the marking, you can even give, remember I said, don't just mark, give feedback. There's a way to give feedback. So that skill is coming to you now. And the person, our facilitator, is also part of Aspire PLC. You can Google later, you find information about it. If you don't get it, your phone is not working well. So Aspire PLC, we have Mrs. Efum, Alice Efum. She's a colleague. She's been with Richard School since 2003. Taught a variety of classes, including class 1. She's an educator like you and me, but she has this one. She can also, in the era of online teaching remotely, she has some skills that she's willing to share with us. So ladies and gentlemen, receive her with an applause and flow with whatever she has.
Thank you, Mr. Yani. Good afternoon, Mr. Yani, and good afternoon, colleagues. I hope we are all doing well, and we are all observing protocol, practicing social distancing, washing our hands regularly, and as well praying so that our land will be healed fast, so we can come back to school to continue with our work. You all agree with me that during this time, it has been a challenge for us teachers to teach, to give exercises, and then to mark as well. During this time, I was there when a parent called, a couple of them called, because I had already sent exercises through WhatsApp for the children to do. They called, they wanted to bring the work to me at home so I could mark. But then I realized that we have all been advised to stay home during the lockdown, and so therefore it wasn't possible for someone to come home to submit homework and for me to mark. So that became a challenge because they kept on calling and calling. So on one of the occasions, I sat on my carpet very confused. And then I picked my phone and I thought of manipulating the phone to find out if I could figure out how to mark my children's work through WhatsApp. So this afternoon, I'm here to share with you what I figured out. And I'm presenting to you marking learners' work using WhatsApp. My name is Alice Efum. And I said you should not worry because they are easy steps to follow. So step 1, I ask parents to take clear pictures of work done by their wards and then send to me, the teacher, via WhatsApp. Now you should take note of this. Every single sheet that a parent should take shot of. When I click on OK, all the work will come under the edit section. But then I'll be allowed to work on each sheet one at a time. So the particular sheet I want to work on, I have to click on it, and then it will be highlighted over here for me to work on. So at this editing page, when you look at this page, you find that there is a pen up there. Then there is letter T, which stands for test, and then the emojis, and then the rotation button. Then below, I have add caption. And then I also have a small box with plus in it. That small box allows me to select more sheets if I want multiple sheets. So then as on step 8, I zoom the work. I don't pick the pen first. I zoom out the selected work, read through, because I do that because I believe that our phone screen are too small to give the broad sheet of the child's work. So I don't pick the pen. I zoom the work out. I zoom it so that I'll be able to read through what the child has presented. Whilst doing that, I have a notebook beside me, and then I jot down important points. Maybe the child has problem with issue with spellings. Then I note down that the child must take note of the spellings of these words. The child must also take note of the presentation of work. The child must check this, check that. I put all down so that by the end of it, I will not forget whatever I found whilst reading through. Then after reading through and figuring out all the issues, I zoom out. When I zoom out, I then pick or select the pen and then choose the preferred colors I want. And I believe as professionals, we normally go with the red pen. So then I look for the red. At the red section, we have shades of red. So I make sure I don't choose pink or orange, but then I go for exactly red. Then at this stage, when I pick red, I choose red. I mark using my finger or a stylus pen, if I should have one. And I also realize at this stage that we should be careful of how we mark. Other than that, we find the ticks very thick. So and the way you position your finger will determine the kind of ticks that you will get. And I also realized that when I make mistakes at this stage, maybe I press somewhere and the pen gives me marks that I don't want, I am allowed to undo, to erase whatever I don't want. I can decide to undo all the ticks and then restart. Then after I have marked, I use the test to write comment on the child's work. Maybe I want to write wow, or excellent, or you did it, or you rock, you are wonderful. I use the test to type all this there. And then down over here where we have add a caption, that place allows me to give comments, make comments on the child's work. So after marking a particular sheet, when I go to add caption, I can type over there, I'm impressed with your work. Keep it up. I am not impressed with your work. I expect you to do this or to do that. So I can do that at add caption, and I can also use the test. But the test does not give you long sentences. You only use it for short comments. But at add caption, you can type whatever you want to type. And then the rotation button there. Some parents take shots and present sheets that have turned upside down. So I'm able to also use the rotation button to position the sheet the way I want to, the way I can view and mark well. Then at this stage, I get this. If I'm able to do all that I have said, The good job, I use the T to type the good job. And with that one, I can choose preferred colors. I can go for red, I can go for pink or whatever. So then I write good job on the work, in good condition. You can just choose sad face for the child to see that you are not happy with what he or she has presented. If the child's work pleases you like this one, then you can choose smiling face. At a point, I chose flowers. I could see hibiscus flowers and sun to parents. So here are some of the, and then I also allow corrections. Here are some of the comments I made. So the child couldn't get something right, so I wrote over them. The child was supposed to write three basic human rights. And so the child couldn't give me all the three. So I put more than two. This is how your answer should be. And then I wrote under it that resend this work, redo it, and send to me as correction. I was able to do all these at add caption. Then I send the work, and under each work, I encourage parents to assist or supervise the children to do their corrections. And wow, I have succeeded in using my phone to mark my learners' work. Thank you. So maybe we can go through a practical one following the steps, because when I select, I make mistakes by sending or without marking some. So I started it with one sheet at a time, and then when I became perfect with the marking, I started selecting multiple sheets and mark down there and then send all at a go. Thank you. Try one. So please let's go to WhatsApp. And then select a particular parent page. Like this. So we go to WhatsApp and then select a particular parent page. Please, can someone assist me by going around to check, or I have to do that? Do I have to do that? Okay.
Hey, the mark, so can you, like, after I've added the mark, then over to, like,
You can.
write it on there?
Yes, please. Okay. So if the work is a typed one, then you have to screenshot the child's work so that you can have it as pictures in your gallery. So in that case, when you go to gallery, you are not going to pick the pictures from WhatsApp images, but you pick them as screenshots. But I encourage you that you allow the children to take the pictures and not send them as typed work. Other than that, it will be difficult for you. You have to be doing all the screenshots and then cropping and doing all that. Pardon? They are supposed to type. Then you have to, or they should screen. Then you have to screenshot and mark. Please, where are we now? After downloading, select a sheet. Oh no, go to attach button. Attach button. Please, have you selected the attach button? Okay. Then you select gallery. Mr. Ope, you can assist me. I thought you small. You are in gallery. Then you select WhatsApp images. If they are screenshots, then you select from screenshots. Okay, so WhatsApp image. So you can select just one, and then you click OK. Please, do you need any help? Undo. So when you select the pen, you see the undo button there. When any mark never me, you can use. Okay. So if the ticks are too thick, you undo and do it again. Yes. Or if you have the stylus pen. Okay. You send me a copy to listen to myself.
Oh, it's on YouTube.